What if I told you that silver is quietly setting up for one of the most explosive moves we've seen in years, and most people are still completely unaware? Right now, while everyone is distracted by stocks and crypto, something big is happening in the silver market. Prices are tightening, pressure is building, and a breakout could happen faster than anyone expects. The real question is, will silver actually break $80 this week, or is this just another fake move designed to shake out weak hands? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could completely change how you look at silver. Before we go deeper, if you want real-time updates and simple breakdowns like this, make sure you hit like and subscribe to Silver Signal. It helps the channel grow and keeps you ahead of the curve when it matters most. Now let's talk about what's happening today. Silver has been moving in a very tight range, and that's usually not random. When price compresses like this, it's often a sign that a big move is coming. Think of it like a spring being pressed down. The longer it stays compressed, the stronger the release. And right now, silver looks exactly like that. The key level everyone is watching is not just $30 or $35 anymore. The conversation has shifted towards something much bigger. The idea of silver hitting $80 used to sound extreme, almost unrealistic. But now, serious analysts and institutional players are starting to take that possibility seriously. And that shift in mindset alone is powerful. Here's why this matters. Silver is not just a metal you buy for jewelry. It's deeply connected to the global economy. It's used in solar panels, electric vehicles, electronics, and even military technology. So when demand increases in these sectors, silver doesn't just slowly climb, it can surge. At the same time, supply is not keeping up. Mining production has been relatively flat, and new discoveries are becoming harder and more expensive. That creates a simple but powerful imbalance: rising demand, limited supply. And when that gap widens, price has only one direction to go. But here's where it gets even more interesting. A lot of investors believe silver has been artificially suppressed for years. Large players, paper markets, and derivatives have kept the price lower than where it should naturally be. Now, whether you fully believe that or not, there's one thing that's clear. If that suppression starts to break, the move upward won't be slow. It will be aggressive. So the big question again, can silver really hit $80 this week? Realistically, that kind of move in just a few days would require something major. We're talking about a sudden supply shock, a massive financial event, or panic buying across global markets. It's not impossible, but it's not the base case either. What is more realistic is the start of a breakout phase. A strong push above key resistance levels could trigger momentum. Traders jump in, algorithms follow, and suddenly what looked like a steady market turns into a fast rally. That's how markets move. Slowly, then all at once. And timing matters. Right now, global uncertainty is still high. Inflation concerns are not fully gone. Interest rate expectations keep shifting. And every time confidence in traditional systems weakens, metals like silver and gold tend to benefit. They become a safe place to store value. There's also a psychological factor. Round numbers like $50, $60, or $80 act like magnets. Once price starts moving toward them, attention increases. Media coverage grows. Retail investors jump in. That creates a feedback loop where rising price brings more buyers, and more buyers push the price even higher. But let's keep it real for a second. Markets don't move in a straight line. Even if silver is heading toward $80, there will be pullbacks. There will be moments where it looks like the rally is over. That's how weak hands get shaken out. The key is understanding the bigger trend instead of reacting to every small move. Right now, the bigger trend is building. Higher lows, tightening structure, and increasing interest. These are early signs of a potential breakout environment. And if momentum kicks in, things can accelerate very quickly. Another thing to watch is volume. When silver starts moving with strong volume, it confirms that real money is entering the market. Not just small traders, but large institutions. And when that happens, price moves tend to be more sustained. Let's also talk about the dollar. Silver often moves inversely to the US dollar. If the dollar weakens, silver gets a boost. And lately, there have been signs of pressure on the dollar due to economic uncertainty and policy shifts. That's another piece of the puzzle, supporting higher silver prices. Now imagine this scenario. Silver breaks a key resistance level. Headlines start talking about a breakout. Social media picks it up. Retail investors rush in. At the same time, institutions increase their positions. Supply remains tight. Suddenly, the move becomes self-reinforcing. That's how you get explosive rallies. And once momentum builds, targets that once seemed far away start looking very possible. First 40, then 50, then maybe even higher. Step by step, but faster than most people expect. This is why staying informed matters, because by the time everyone is talking about $80 silver, a big part of the move may already be done. Early awareness is what creates opportunity. On Silver Signal, the goal is simple: break down complex market movements into clear, actionable insights so you can understand what's really happening without the noise. No hype, just smart observation and timing. So where does that leave us right now? Silver's not at $80 yet. But the setup is getting stronger. The pressure is building, and the market is getting closer to a decision point. Either we see a breakout, or we see another temporary rejection before the next attempt. But one thing is clear. Silver is no longer a quiet market. It's gaining attention, momentum, and interest from all sides. And when that combination comes together, big moves usually follow. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think silver can actually break $80 this week, or is that too aggressive for now? Drop your opinion in the comments, because your perspective matters and it helps create better discussions here. If you found this breakdown useful, share it with someone who's watching the markets or thinking about investing in silver. And don't forget to subscribe to Silver Signal so you don't miss the next update when things start moving fast.